Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Unhitched Female Season 21 prodded a remarkable closure for Jenn Tran, and that's what presently another spoiler uncovers. In spite of the fact that Jen and Devin Strader got drawn in during the finale, he later parted ways with her, and they're at this point not together. After the dream suites, Jen expressed farewell to Jonathan Johnson and picked Devin and Marcus Schaberg as her last two men. Reality Steve had recently revealed that Jen got drawn into Devin during the Single Girl Season 21. Yet another spoiler makes a huge difference. Reality Steve composed that, during the finale, Jen got drawn into Devin, and that spoiler continued as before. Notwithstanding, the tales that have been going around for quite a long time are valid, and Devin has finished the commitment and parted ways with Jen. Reality Steve added that he didn't have the foggiest idea what Devin's thinking was for parting ways with Jen, or when it worked out. He said that he speculated that watchers will figure out what occurred during the finale. Reality Steve composed that he was interested to figure out the justification behind the separation in light of the fact that Devin has love-bombed Jen since main residences and presently lacked the ability to come to the After the Last Rose episode with her. Devin was the primary man on the Unhitched Female to let Jen know that he adored her, and he truly appeared to be earnest about his sentiments. Right away, it's stunning Devin said a final farewell to Jen, taking into account how totally enchanted he'd been with her starting from the start of the Lone Wolfess Season 21. Nonetheless, there were a ton of clues their relationship probably won't stand the test of time, including the way that Devin nearly left the Unhitched Female after the dream suites since he was unable to push ahead with Jen until she let him know that she cherished him as well. Jen did ultimately tell Devin, however, solely after she let him know that she experienced difficulty communicating her sentiments. Notwithstanding, maybe there was an excessive amount of uncertainty between them for Devin to proceed with their commitment. It appears like Jen will kick off something new on the show by turning into the principal single girl lead to propose. In the sneak peeks for the finale, Jen is seen let somebody know that she can't allow him to propose to her. But, since the spoilers uncovered that she got connected with to Devin, she must have proposed to him. That second will be exceptionally interesting and moving. At the same time, tragically, it'll be brief. It's extremely miserable that Jen didn't get the blissful closure that she needed. However, ideally, she'll track down her genuine romance from now on. The Lone Wolfess Season 21's star Jenn Tran amazingly rejoined with this challenger after her horrible separation with Devin Strader was reiterated, so that all of Single Guy Country could see. All through the Single Woman Season 21, Lone Ranger Country was confident that they'd be able to see Jen track down certified, genuine love. After a time of trust that her relationship with Joey Graziadei would work out, Jen left the Single Guy Season 28 and went on her own excursion, expecting to find love with another person. However, she thought she'd found something genuine with Devin. Their relationship flamed out before the show completed the process of broadcasting. After the Unhitched Female Season 21's exceptionally examined live finale episode, many were contemplating whether Jen would make a stride back from the spotlight to recuperate. Yet in one of Jen's latest Instagram posts, she's brought together with previous challenger Jonathan Johnson. In a reel with Jen and Jonathan utilizing the famous Kanye West sound, "Everyone needed to understand what I would do on the off chance that I didn't win. I surmise we won't ever be aware." The previous couple alternate lip synchronizing the exchange before an extravagant pool. While Jen and Jonathan's relationship on the Lone Wolfess Season 21 reached a conclusion not long before the last 7-day stretch of rivalry, many were persuaded that Jonathan could be the person to prevail upon Jen. Both sweet and searching for something serious, Jen and Jonathan seemed like they might have the option to function as a team until the last days of the time. Sadly, circumstances didn't pan out during their experience on the Lone Wolfess. However, might Jen and Jonathan at some point sort out after the show's end? While Jen and Jonathan were a famous pair all through the Single Girl Season 21, many are contemplating whether, since the cameras have quit rolling, they could make things work between them. However, Jen's as yet crushed over her messed-up commitment with Devin. Her experience with Jonathan is by all accounts a tomfoolery, mending source for the previous single girl. With the pair showing up on one another's web-based entertainment accounts, it appears to be conceivable that their association could turn out to be more heartfelt, even with Jonathan having endorsed on to be important for Lone Wolf in Heaven Season 10 sooner rather than later. While Jenn and Jonathan appear to be completely non-romantic right now, their relationship could turn heartfelt assuming that they require some investment to continue to get to know each other. Jonathan will be on the impending time of Lone Wolf in Heaven, meaning he will probably attempt to foster an association with other unhitched male country singles during his experience on the series. Indeed, even with the potential for different ladies to get in with the general mishmash, Jonathan's affections for Jenn don't appear to have died down altogether, founded on the manner in which he's responding to her in their joint web-based entertainment posts after the season finale. With the Single Woman Season 21 finale having caused a significant mix for unhitched male country, conceivable taking a gander at the connection between the lead and the folks she let go could turn into a pattern on the series pushing ahead. For Jenn and Jonathan, a heartfelt connection may not be something on their radar as of now. In any case, with the association they made during their experience on the show and the relationship they've shared sometime later, their experience on The Single Girl might be only the start of their relationship together. A ton of unscripted TV stars choose to get plastic medical procedure at some point. Fans from the unhitched male establishment have been examined hopefuls concerning corrective methodology. Presently, single girl Jenn Tran drilled down into things she has or has not done. What did she say regarding corrective systems? Continue to peruse to figure out more. Unhitched female Jenn Tran uncovers restorative work done. Bunches of famous people and unscripted TV stars choose to get some kind of superficial medical procedure done. Has unhitched female Jenn Tran had any work done? Before Jenn's season debuted on ABC this late spring, she was posed the inquiry about plastic medical procedure. Her reaction then was that she had nothing finished until that very morning. She had lip infusions. At the point when Jenn's close-to-home excursion reached a conclusion and the live after the last rose was circulating, her esthetician posted a video on TikTok taking note of how great Jenn looked. The TikTok read, "Sitting her pondering who did Jenn's lip filler, I did." She said in the subtitle, "Are silly looking great as could be medium light skin tone emoji modifier, #FYP, #The Bachelorette, #lip filler." Jenn went to the remarks to say, "In a real sense extraordinary." While first looking at getting lip filler, she said, "I've without exception needed to get a smidgen of lip filler. I've simply never gotten the opportunity to. As far as I might be concerned, I very needed to upgrade the normal magnificence right in front of me that I as of now have. I would rather not gaze very finished upward." Jenn said her lips were enlarged. Furthermore, they were to some degree sore after the infusions. Some additionally had blamed her for getting hair augmentations, which she said wasn't correct. Devane Strader unloaded unhitched female Jenn Tran. He parted ways with her before her finale at Any Point broadcasted. She thought they were enamored. Nonetheless, she asserts he started pulling away from her not long after leaving Hawaii. After not going to a blissful couple visit, Devon at long last finished their commitment via telephone. During the finale, the two of them sat in front of an audience and re-watched her notable proposition to him. He gave back and proposed to her too. She said in a new meeting that she doesn't need her separation delaying for 6 additional months. She has a major interruption in her life right now as she plans to contend on hitting the dance floor with the stars. The season debut is 1 week from now. Do you figure she will perform well? What is your take on Jenn conceding to having lip infusions? Have you had this system done? Remain tuned for additional reports on the entirety of your single guy country top choices.